Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat Astel, Stars of Darkness, in the Yelough Anix tunnel. This boss drove me nuts for 2 hours, and I'm happy to report that I know how to dodge every single one of its moves perfectly now. I demonstrate it mostly perfectly, but at one point or another in this video, every move will be dodged perfectly. Starting off, the boss will shoot a plasma beam at you. It's sort of like a railgun. You can just roll through it. The tell for that is to just look at the boss's head, and when it starts to move down really quick, that's when you want to roll. You can also move to the side if you'd like. Right after that, the boss will typically do a tail slam. Even though it's landing behind you, it can still deal a lot of damage to you, so you want to roll through it. If you roll through the first one successfully, just keep running and you won't even have to dodge the second one. You can just run up to the boss and do a bunch of damage. You saw me move back into the boss after slowly backing up. That's because it was readying its tail for a sort of like scorpion pincer move. When that happens, you just want to sort of get back in the boss's face and do that. When the boss teleports, you want to look around the room as best you can, and you want to look up. The reason for that is because the boss can teleport immediately above you, swoop in, and do a one-hit kill grab. Both of the grabs for this boss, or actually all three of the grabs for this boss, are basically one-hit kills, so you want to do your best to avoid those three moves at all cost. When the boss's blue eye begins to glow and you are in front of it, you want to wait until the eye is just about staring you dead in the eye, and then you want to roll. That's when the grab is coming. Just wait for the eye to be mostly still. It'll still kind of be jittering, but once it's looking directly at you, that's your opportunity to roll, avoid the grab, and get some damage in. Whenever the boss does two pincer moves, it will almost always follow up with a bigger pincer. You want to roll through that bigger pincer, and here's the teleport grab. That one's freaky. You want to roll through that third pincer because there is a chance that it can actually clip you from behind and turn you around. So even though there's a lot of opportunity for you to be able to just sort of stand in the boss's face, not get hit by that third pincer, you still want to dodge it just to give yourself the best positioning. When you notice the boss starts to snake up and its hands start to glow, you want to get as far away as possible because it's going to do some pretty big shock waves on the ground. You want to be nowhere near it for that. When the boss teleports, again, look up, look around. If it's above you, just wait and then roll through the grab. But when the boss teleports and it's near 50% health or below, you want to back up because if the blue eye in the middle of its head starts to glow, it's going to summon a meteor shower. And you want to be as far away from the boss as possible when that meteor shower hits. Reason being is you want to be able to target the boss from a great distance and then get a very clear view of the entire meteor shower and then just roll for the 3 meteors that can hit you. Most of them are going in nonsense directions that you don't even have to worry about. However, they can sort of come from the side sometimes, so the further away you are from the boss, the bigger your field of view. Think of it like a shooter. You need a bigger field of vision to get more information. So that's why you want to back all the way up for that meteor shower. You'll notice that when the boss... Here comes another meteor shower. We'll actually cover it again. So you see I'm very far away from the boss. I'm able to very clearly see when the meteors are coming for me. I just blocked one, and I was fine. So you'll notice that when I'm very close to the boss and it starts to jump and leap over me and put some stardust in front of it, you'll notice that I'm untargeting the boss and getting back in front of it. The reason I very specifically do that and I very specifically get back in front of the boss is because it can do a gravity attack while you are underneath it that you need to run out of. And if this is the move here, when that happens, you want to run back towards where the boss is going to land, and if you can, untarget him, and then you'll be in a better position for that eventual gravity attack. This move here is the craziest move of the fight, and his other version did not have it, so it took me a while to learn. But basically, if the boss is not showing up at all, if he teleports and he's not above you and you do not see the star teleport coming from any other direction, that means that clones of the boss are going to swoop down and try to grab you. The way to avoid that attack successfully is to run to the center of the room. The reason being is that they will coalesce in the middle, but they can't grab you there. So if you don't see the boss coming back from a teleport, run to the middle of the room. Cannot stress that enough. If you get tagged by that, you're dead. And those are the insane abilities of this fight. All the grabs are one-hit KOs, like I said. Here you see me untarget the boss, get back in front of it. When you see its tail jitter, you want to get back in front of the boss. This is the big gravity attack. I do a roll once the boss starts to move up, once his head starts to move just straight up towards the sky. I don't know if that actually helps. I feel like that move cannot be rolled through, but the roll may just be giving me extra distance. So just roll, run away, and then roll once the boss starts moving up towards the sky, and you should get out of it. And that is basically the fight. When it starts to put Stardust in front of you, if you're close enough to the boss, you want to actually get back in front of the boss. You could roll through that Stardust before it explodes. You'll be able to do more damage, and then you'll be in a good position for later. So the boss teleports here. The blue eye starts to glow. That means the meteor shower is coming. We can dodge successfully. We dodged 2 of them, blocked the first one. No big deal. You can dodge all 3. It is a little challenging, though. And honest to God, you're sometimes better off just getting far away, holding up your shield, blocking the first one, and then rolling twice. You'll always roll through the second one and the third one. But you do have to be careful because sometimes they can come from the side and you're not even able to see it. That's why it's very, very important to get as far away from the boss during the meteor shower as possible. Okay, so the boss is snaking up here while I'm close, and then it puts gravity orbs on all of its limbs. You get as far away as possible from the boss when it does that. It's doing a tail slam here, just like in the beginning, so we're able to just get underneath the boss, deal a decent amount of damage. I'm trying not to be greedy here. I want to make sure I know what's coming. This way I don't get stuck in a gravity well attack, and I'm searching for a limb to hit for the final hit. For your efforts, you'll get the Meteorite of Astel, and then you can leave this place. This is the Yelough Anix tunnel in the consecrated snowfield area of the mountaintops. This does require the Halig Tree Medallion in order to reach. The first part of it is in the village of the Albinorics. There is a pot early on in the village that is against the cliff wall, just up the hill from where the site of grace is in the village of the Albinorics. You want to roll into that pot. It'll reveal an NPC. Speak with him. He'll give you one half of the medallion. The other half of the medallion is in Castle Sol, which is in the mountaintops of the Giants. And you got to beat the final boss there in order to get it. But that's it. That is Astel's Stars of Darkness. Very difficult boss, but a lot of fun. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.